was more of that mentality where it was more about the Hershey Bears and how the Bears played rather than the Utica Comets. And when you look back at this game, more specifically on the defensive side of things, did you see it was just a matter of playing your game and playing up to your capabilities?
Well, I think that the message this morning, based on what transpired in Lehigh Valley last night, was there's a certain way that we need to play to be successful. I think we did that for a pocket there of 13 days in that 5-game winning streak, and we have to be very good defensively. Scoring 6 goals, that's a rarity for us. We're in the bottom of third in the league in scoring, and a guy like Joe Whitney's really helped our scoring, and I feel good about that. But at the same time, there's a certain way we need to play, and that was more of how we need to play as a team on a game-to-game basis to be successful. So we challenged the team as what team was going to show up tonight, and I thought that. Wasn't pretty at times, but at the same time, we did a lot of good things defensively without the puck tonight, and we got to 3 goals, and that was important for us.
When you look at Copley, he didn't have to make a ton of 10 belt saves tonight, but and that you can attest that to limiting the grade 8 chances against. So going off of that, how refreshing is it? Kind of you're able to see a performance where your goaltender doesn't need to be under that constant stress and duration through 60 minutes.
Yeah, last night, both our goalies were under distress. VTech, we hung out to dry in that second period and even early first. That was not a 5-1 lead last night with some of the chances. And Lehigh Valley, last time I checked, they're first in goals for. So they have the ability to play a track meet style of hockey, and if they want to do that, that's fine. But we can't do that. And tonight we did a much better job of protecting the middle of the ice. I thought the penalty killing was excellent. And, of course, when there was breakdowns, Cops was there. And when you limit your grading opportunities, that's when you need your goalie to make some key saves. And I just hope that this shutout does wonders to his confidence as well moving forward.
Second game now, we see Chris Bork and Joe Whitney in the lineup together for the first time. And when you add in a healthy Jeremy Langlois, who can make the argument one of the better face-off guys on the team as well, speed of Dustin Gaisley on the line of Chris Bork on that third line, are you seeing for the first time this season that perhaps you have 3 lines that all have that scoring capability?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, how I like to coach is to have 3 scoring lines and an energy line that's able to get in on the forecheck and create havoc. And, obviously that's what Siller is for, and he's been doing that for 3 years. So to get Borky back and Langer healthy and moving his feet, you can see he's got tremendous speed, and it's a speed game now. So I know the coaching staff, we're huge fans of Jeremy, and he plays the game the right way. And he's excellent on face-offs, and actually him and Gaisley have tremendous chemistry together, and they have all year, even though Langer was out for 7 weeks. So I envisioned even before Boyder got called up that Bork and Whitney would not play together because they play the same style of game, and I don't think they'll play 5-on-5 together. So that was kind of my vision once I knew Borky was coming back, to get him on a line with Langer and Gaisley's got some great skill and speed as well. Unfortunately, Boyder's gone, and now we've got to find someone to take his spot between Whitney and Barber, and Tim McGauley's the answer for now, and we'll see how he progresses here as we move forward into tomorrow.
Had to be pretty heartening to see Zach Sill also get that late insurance tally, take some of the stress off, and a pass from Caruso down low.
Well, anytime your fourth line can contribute offensively, I think things are going well for you in a particular game. The penalty kill, I believe, was 6 for 6 or 7 for 7 tonight, and obviously Siller was a huge part of that. And I thought he was excellent on faceoffs. I don't have his percentage right now, but I would suspect it's pretty good because I felt he won a number of draws to get that first 30 seconds off the penalty kill early. And he got rewarded. And I thought Peluso had a good game tonight as well. And anytime your fourth line can contribute, like I say, it bodes well for a big W.
When you're going through this, seems like a constant roller coaster throughout the entire season. It has to be a bit tough from a coaching perspective when you choose when do I step in from the coaching staff, and when do you let your leaders kind of take control of the room? So for you, where do you, at the point do you kind of like draw the line and choose which direction you go in?
Well, we drew the line 3 weeks ago, prior to the Rochester game, and I believe it was Garrett Mitchell that called the players only meeting, and obviously the coaching staff wasn't part of that, but the message was pretty simple. Let's go out and compete. Let's play the right way, and let's see if we can get ourselves back in the playoff race. And I thought we did that for, a 6-game point streak, although I didn't particularly like our game against Rockford. Well, now we lost 2 games prior to tonight, so I felt that it was my turn to go in there today and show some video, not a lot of video, but certainly some negative video, unfortunately, what transpired last night and why we lost that hockey game. And so my message to them and challenge was, who's coming to play tonight? Is it going to be the Hershey Bears that are going to compete, play the right way, do the right things from a team perspective to win a hockey game? Or is it going to be the team that, lost 7-6 last night and blew a 5-1 and 6-3 lead? And they rose to the occasion. They took our challenge, and that's kudos to them. And I feel great as a coach that response was there tonight.
Lehigh Valley coming in tomorrow, final meeting in a rivalry that has been very difficult on your end this season. But ultimately, it's the chance to get the last laugh in a long season series. So what's the message going into tomorrow for them?
The message is that we're still not out of the playoffs, and I truly believe that we can put another 5, 6, 7-game winning streak together. And that was the message prior to the game tonight is, I mean, it came down hard on the guys this morning, but the message was we can do it again. And so let's start with one. And obviously Lehigh's coming in tomorrow, and we've got to play a certain way against them. If we're going to play like we did last night, we can't compete with their offensive game. They've got 6 20-goal scorers. We've got 1. So we've got to play more like we did tonight, and we've got to get some key saves, and we've got to find a way to beat this team. Our record combined with Wilkes-Barre and Lehigh Valley is 4-13, 2-1. And tells you where we're at in the standings. I mean, those are the 2 best teams in our division. So I think it can be a statement game that we can play with them. But there's a certain way we got to play, and we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.